in the heart of the dry, thorny wilderness of the Gur forest. The air hangs heavy with silence, disturbed only by the whispers of wind brushing through ancient teak and acacia. Here survival is a game written not in words but in instincts, and within this realm of predators and prey, a rare confrontation is about to unfold, one that pits raw strength against cunning, dominance against deception. This is the story of the Asiatic lion and the wild fox. The Asiatic lion is slightly smaller than its African cousin, but no less formidable. With a distinctive fold of skin along its belly and a less developed mane, it is still the undisputed monarch of this terrain. Muscular shoulders ripple beneath a sun-scorched coat. His amber eyes, cold and calculating, sweep across the brush as he stalks the lowlands of his domain. Every step he takes is a declaration this land belongs to him. But not all creatures bow to power. Some defy it, not with might, but with mind. From beneath a patch of tangled undergrowth, the Indian fox emerges small, lithe, and alert. Its gray coat camouflages perfectly against the dry earth. Sharp ears flick with every sound. Where the lion is muscle, the fox is motion. Where the lion relies on brute force, the fox survives through speed, secrecy, and strategy. It lives on the edge of shadows, thriving in the cracks left by larger beasts. It begins with the smell of meat. The lion has made a killer, an unfortunate nilgai, brought down by an ambush near the water. His muzzle drips red as he feeds, tearing through sinew with bone-cracking bites. But such a meal does not go unnoticed in the wild, and though the fox cannot match the lion in size or strength, it is drawn to the scent like a moth to flame. The fox approaches cautiously, paws silent on the cracked soil. It knows the lion could snap its spine in a single swipe, but hunger is the great equalizer. For days, the fox has gone without a proper meal. In this moment, desperation outweighs fear. Lion lifts his head, blood streaking his golden muzzle. He senses it. Not another lion, not a leopard, something smaller, something foolish. The fox pauses, mere meters away now, its narrow eyes locked onto the remnants of the carcass. It waits, ears flattened, tail low. The lion growls, low and guttural, a sound like distant thunder. It's a warning, not yet a sentence, but the fox does not retreat. It darts forward just enough to test the boundary to gauge the lion's reaction. The lion lunges, but not with full force. This is not a threat worth his energy, not yet. The fox is already gone, vanished, into the scrub, but it's not to fet its reconnaissance. This is not a random encounter. This is a test of wills. The fox knows the lion will eat his fill, grow heavy and slow. It knows that opportunity lies in patience. Hours pass, the sun begins its descent. The shadows grow longer, and with them, the courage of the small grows. Stronger now, the fox returns. Not alone, a mate, perhaps a sibling, another pair of eyes and teeth, equally driven by hunger. Together they stalk the remains. The lion is still there, but his belly is full. His body sprawls in the fading light, half asleep but alert enough to ward off scavengers. The foxes circle, not foolish enough to challenge directly, but bold enough to probe the edges of the feast. One distracts from the front, the other slips from the side. The lion snarls, stands, and charges, but it's brief. His movements are slower now. His roars carry less conviction. In a burst of daring, one fox snatches a torn fragment of flesh and bolts into the thicket. A victory not in battle but in bravery. The lion roars into the night, frustrated, but he does not chase. He's king. Yes, but even kings lose scraps to thieves in the dark. In the days that follow, the balance between the mighty and the meek continues. The foxes linger on the outskirts, opportunistic shadows. They never seek a fight, but neither do they surrender the hope of food. And the lion, wise and weathered, knows this is the rhythm of life in the wild. Strength rules, but wit survives. Here in the African wilderness, where every day is a trial of instinct, where power must contend with persistence, this unlikely rivalry unfolds not in open war, but in the quiet calculations of survival. For the Asiatic lion, this forest is a throne earned through dominance. For the fox, it is a maze of dangers navigated through brilliance. And though one is feared and the other often ignored, both are survivors, masters of their own path. This is not just a story of predator and scavenger. It is a tale of evolution, of ecological chess, of ancient instincts clashing in modern time. In this wild theater of life, not all victories are won through strength. Some are earned in silence, in timing, in tenacity. And in this land where shadows speak louder than roars, the fox walks away fed, while the lion watches and remembers.